Hello and welcome back to the only live Monday through Friday lacrosse talk show on the planet. You are watching Daily Dive. My hair looks incredible. Good gracious me. It is Tuesday. This is a good thing there's some podcast listeners. It is Tuesday, April the 8th, 2025. And we are live on 12-ounce sports via X, YouTube, Roku, and Fire TV. Reminders to subscribe to the 12-ounce sports YouTube channel for other great shows and live sports. On today's awesome show, I'm very excited for this one, actually. Second best. It's the topic we're going to do first, actually, where I look at who is most capable of taking down the Buffalo Bandits. Folks, we got 2 weeks left to play? It's time we have our second best conversation again, and I don't think it's close. Little fixes. I give 4 things that I think are very manageable in the future for the NLL to do that may increase their brand more than they think it does. And, of course, fresh fits, the most amazing dressed NLL players in Week 19. Stuff that I couldn't pull off, but they make look spectacular. That's enough glazing, but you get it. It's a Tuesday tradition. We want to first let you know that go to 12ouncesports.com and click the tickets tab to shop National Lacrosse League tickets for less. Now, you can also, courtesy of our man El Jefe, my hair is about to piss me off. You can also, courtesy of our man El Jefe, go to the description in the YouTube if you're on here, and you can check that out, and it should have all the game links individually for week number 20. And the games you're looking at this weekend are going to be in Mississauga for the Rock versus the Warriors. Got Black Bears hosting the Desert Dogs. Albany Firewolves against the Seals. Philadelphia Wings in one of their final home games, maybe ever. I'm about to be mad. And the Buffalo Bandits, they're always rocking against the Halifax Thunderbirds. And of course, who doesn't love going to the Loud House? Ball Arena, Colorado Mammoth versus Saskatchewan Rush. You gotta go to 12ouncesports.com/tickets or click the tickets tab on 12ozsports.com. You can also click the description. Enough infomercials. Alrighty, folks. And first of all, Thunderbirds fans, we got to talk, okay? I know you guys beat the Seals, but how many times do I have to tell you? We cannot trust Warren Hill. We can't do it. Drew Rodgerson came in and saved the day. You're welcome. Guys, if you're a Thunderbirds fan watching this show, it's obviously nothing personal, because why would I have anything personal? It's just realistic. I think the 3 teams to the left of the Buffalo Bandits are most likely to be second best. I've said that for a year and got canned for it. MJG79, that Hutch needs to start, but they're not going to do that. They're just not. So let's do it. Let's run by these 3 teams, and I'll tell you which one I think is most capable. Saskatchewan Rush. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be fixing my hair the entire first segment. So just bear with me here. Did that work? Okay, whatever. So the 3 teams on your bottom left of your screen. Vancouver Warriors. Let's do them first. Christian Del Bianco, ever since he joined the Warriors, has immediately fixed the offense somehow, some way. Their defense is mean. They've got a great coach in Kirk Molosky. Their downfall is still Adam Charlambides. I posted on Twitter. No one seemed to care. But Adam Charlambides is one of the worst shooters in the league and one of the worst ball handlers because he's turning it over at an alarming rate. Okay? That's a big deal. That's the downfall is their offense is not great, but their upside is incredible for Vancouver. For Rochester, their downfall, it can be their defense. It's also their absolute lack of home arena. Are we positive and no offense to Connor Fields or anybody who I really support on this show, are we really going to sit here and say that even the Rochester Nighthawks like playing in their own building? Like, if the Nighthawks got a home playoff game, it's like, oh, great. Like, I'm serious. Is that a thing in Rochester? No one's going to say that out loud, so I'm not asking for validation on that point, but it's very peculiar. It's just an interesting thing to think about if Rochester's biggest downfall might be their musty, dusty home arena. I'm just saying. But obviously the defense, if we're talking about on the floor, but I do feel like sometimes like the peripheral stuff has to matter in the arena. Okay? Whatever. Saskatchewan Rush. It appears their downfall is, I know they have like a bunch of guys who have performed very well. Who's the guy? And it's not like a bad problem to have, but the Saskatchewan Rush scored 6 goals against the Roughnecks, and I know that 11 pipes were hit, but Nick Rose made 57 saves, and no one really took over. Like, yeah, okay, so the previous game, Austin Shanks had a sock trick. Okay, Austin Shanks isn't doing that, like, maybe he does it like once a year at this point. Like, come on, guys. Like, who can you count on? Are we going to rely on Ryan Keenan? Are we going to rely on Robert Church, who seems to be still very good, but it's like he's not as dominant as he once was, at least in my estimation. Maybe it's just a down year. I'm just saying, I feel like if I had to like nitpick these teams, that would be it. Who has the best shot? I thought so hard about this, and I shouldn't have. On paper, Saskatchewan and Vancouver, by far, are right up there. But in my head, guys, we all know, and again, these guys may never admit it because they're friends, and plus Del Bianco seems humble. Christian Del Bianco is 10 times better than Frank Scigliano. I don't know, 10 times. He's better, okay? And you have to have an excellent goalie against Buffalo. That's why Rochester was so hard not to put second for me. And just a clear, like, gun to your head take, like, life depends on it, gotta do it now, chance for $1 million, who's your pick to have a chance to beat the Buffalo Bandits? It's Vancouver, but man, Rochester is sneaky. And this topic, of course, is labeled as second best. Of course, we're doing it first. But I wanted to use this to prop up Rochester because I keep saying it, man. There's going to come a time, guys, single elimination. Can we? It looks like Rochester might actually get a home playoff game. It also looks like Rochester might actually be the like. I feel like they're not going to be the 8th seed this year. So single elimination, I could see them moving out of round 1. Guys, I don't know if you want to play the offense 3 times. And Rylan Hartley, we got to call it like we see it, man. Rylan Hartley has been amazing. Now, his 76.1 save percentage is still not the best, but there are times Rylan Hartley makes saves I've only seen Del Bianco and like Matt Vincent, like maybe like I've barely any others make on their best nights. If Rylan Hartley can stay healthy and keep doing look at the Ottawa game. There wasn't a ton of shots on goal for Ottawa, which is surprising. But he flat out, there was a play in the second, end of the first quarter, where the game was still in the balance. And Jeff Teat had a wide open one-on-one. Rylan Hartley stoned him. Nope, not even happening. I was like, that's like the 3rd best goalie in the league right now. Obviously, Matt Vince is always going to take the cake. And then I guess the icing might be Christian Del Bianco, but the entree, I'm trying to think the 3rd best thing in a meal. Like, the cherry on top might be the Rylan Hartley. They're all right there. And obviously we're going to all take Del Bianco, which is why obviously Vancouver takes my takes my shot on this one. But man, Rochester's that offense is disgusting, and it's not like the Bears just was powered a bunch of players. Rochester has built this thing through the draft. Like Ryan Lansbury, Thomas McConvey, and this squad are like Ryan Smith brought in a Connor Fields who to his credit, or to their credit, was kind of a nobody. Like no one really knew he could do this. And he's like one of the best top 5 players in the game. I'm telling you right now, no one wants to play Rochester, but I'm going to go with Christian Del Bianco and the Vancouver Warriors as my second best team. And again, like it shouldn't have taken me that long to come to that decision, but I did it, and it came up Vancouver gold and black, and yeah, Vancouver gold and black. I think Buffalo might do it again this year, like they just dominate because they can turn it on when they need to. But can Vancouver get at least a game and make it sweet? Like make it a fun series? Oh God, yeah. Oh my goodness, yes. I believe all 3 of these teams could steal a game from Buffalo. But do I think which of them do I think could make it could pull off a miracle in a 2 out of 3? It'd be Calgary because of Christian Del Bianco. Just saying. And I love Josh Byrne. I love what Ian McKay's been doing on offense this year. Chase Frazier, Kyle Buchanan, but yeah, Vancouver, man. I think Del Bianco can go safe with Matt Vince in a playoff game, in a championship game. 2 out of 3. Again, I think Buffalo's going to win it. I still believe Buffalo is by far the Kings. I don't think that's going to change. But boy, if it did, right? Boy, if it did. All right, when we come back to this awesome show, I don't think I'm going to make anybody mad in the next segment, but I've got 3/4 or maybe 4 critiques that I have labeled for you and what I call Mike's little fixes. How would I fix the NLL using little things, little problems that we can just adjust a little bit, or we don't have to overhaul and change the unified standing? I'll explain on the other side. You're watching Daily Dive. Don't go anywhere. I know you won't. Don't go.
Don't go anywhere. Daily Dive will be right back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DustPods or visit dustpods.com today.
Daily Dive is back in 5, 4,
fix my hair. I just, got stuff to do. So, reminder, if you want to support this above average show, go to Spotify and search Daily Dive for audio only podcast listening of Daily Dive. I didn't upload yesterday's episode. Shame on me. But yeah, you'll see them, both of them today. Check that out. I'm surprised how many people actually do tune into that. It's like, thanks, man. Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about my little fixes to the NLL. And they're not like anything big, just like a couple little, like a little wrench here, a little hammer there. That's not a hammer sound, but it's the best I can do right now. Jackhammer. I'm kidding. Not that far. So, 4 of them. Kind of like 3.5. Let's do 4. Number 1. I love this graphic. Number 1. Broadcast glitches. I don't know who to blame here, but it's not only frustrating when the ESPN Plus, like every weekend, it feels like maybe every other weekend, one game has like some weird 5 minutes. Sorry guys, we're having technical issues with like a stupid, like an ESPN blimp going by. Listen, that's unfortunate. Okay, it's bad enough when it happens in the United States, which no one cares about. It's another thing when over the weekend, I believe the NLL Plus broadcast went down. And that's free, by the way. Haven't heard anything about that all year, and suddenly that happened this weekend. Really? Also, the score bug literally just comes in, just turns into a roach and like doesn't show up. And again, I don't know who to blame. I'm just saying it's a little thing, a little attention to detail, a little, stupid thing that should be fixed but isn't fixed. Let's wrap that up next season. Maybe the playoffs, but we'll say for next season. Number 2, it's kind of like a 2-parter. And once again, the Morning Shoot-Around podcast, that's a great point. MJG79, a lot of games feel like they are a high school production. Well, I mean, that's putting it generously. So, here's the thing. Next one, the Morning Shoot-Around podcast is the gift that keeps on giving. The latest one last week that I finally finished, I think it's like every Friday they drop an episode. We're taking questions. I think they recorded it last night, the new one. But last week's episode with Eli Salama, obviously Del Bianco, Tyler Pace, and Tino Farah, they got into a conversation about the jerseys, because obviously the Rush reimagined was incredible. So that brought me to what Christian Del Bianco said, which everyone, I feel like a lot of people in the league know. They don't want to say it. 1 alternate uniform per team. Okay? Can we stop? Like, Calgary Roughnecks have, like, of their 7 home game, or what is, God, 7, that's a dumb number. Up there, I think it's like 9 maybe home games. Yeah, 9, so 9 home games. Calgary has like 4 or 5 alternates. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? So, I think that if I'm a team, I want to have 1 alternate. And what do I mean by alternate? An alternate meaning like your 3rd jersey. Like play Madden or 2K. Like, let's say for the sake of argument, the Calgary Roughnecks, I don't know if they're going to do red because WestJet would kill them. Let's pick a team here. Let's do Buffalo. Let's say Buffalo Bandits have their regular home oranges, their away whites, and then like 2 times out of the year they pull off like an all black or a purple, whatever it is. That can be an alternate uniform. Or let's say Colorado usually does red, maybe they do like a black thing. I'm just saying, there's ways to do this, like just 1 alternate uniform, okay? You don't have to use it every time. Use it like twice a year. And then there's the one we've got to be very careful with. Again, it's little fixes here. 1 specialty uniform per team. Maybe league-wide. Reason I give the league-wide thing here, we know the Marvel jerseys have been, I think like they've been pretty cool, and there have been some good ones. Obviously, the kids love them. It's a great partnership considering Marvel's a very well-known brand. But here's the thing. we're probably done with it after this year, I would assume, and honestly, low-key hope. But let's say the league implements another thing like that. Let's be consistent. Let's let fans know, but like besides 3 days before a game, and let's all do it like on the same weekend or like on like 2 weekends. Like, let's not do this. Oh, another superhero uniform. Like, I feel like we don't need like 5 alternate uniforms. We need 1 or 2 times of the year you have a regular alternate every year, and then like maybe like if it's not like a league-wide initiative, maybe like the Rush have their random like Rush reimagined or a throwback. But it can't be both. It can't be 5 different uniforms in 9 home games. It can't be. You know why? Brand awareness, okay? There was a game, I think it was the Philadelphia Wings. Yeah, it was Philadelphia Wings. I think it was their Marvel Nights. And they had on some wacky white uniform for like, I forgot what the superhero was, nor do I care. But it was the goal where like Brandon O'Neal like Superman's across the crease and like puts it in an awkward angle in the goal. Like, oh, that's cool. If you're a first-time watcher, that looks nothing like the Philadelphia Wings. Nothing. So, in combining with these uniforms, I want brand, like uniformity. Get it? Like uniforms? I want, like, if I had it my way, obviously, I'm not going to have it my way, but if I did, my advice to the league, make it like when the Toronto Rock wore their Captain America jerseys, like, God bless them, they're in Canada, and some Canadians, like, the political, I get it, but that was like blue, red, and white, okay? That was cool. Like, I know, as a Canadian, I get it, you guys have your pride. Believe me, I know Americans have a lot of pride with their national, I get it. My point is, that was red, white, and blue. That was awesome. The Georgia Swarm, to their credit, with their Spider-Man jerseys, mostly navy blue. Have the yellow on there, just have a Spider-Man. That's cool. That's uniformative. Is that a word? Is it? I don't know. But brand awareness, man. Don't give me a Philadelphia Wings top play when we're like, that looks nothing like the Philadelphia Wings. It looked nothing like it, okay? Little fixes, little tweaks. Okay, so like 1 or 2 alternate uniforms, and the alternate uniform has to be the same both games. It can't just be, a throwback here and a Rush ream. No. That's the specialty uniform. You get 1 of those. It's maybe 2 alternates, and the alternates has to be the same each time. Like, let's say Buffalo again did a purple. That would be, they can use that twice. That's it. But it has to be that one twice. I feel like every league does this besides us. Throwback retro jerseys. I agree, Leroy. I agree. Because great logo, and I don't know what this logo is. But that's a great point, and that was one of the things I'm looking at here. Is if, like, let's say you have, like, an alternate that you use twice a year. Maybe your special team is the Rush throwback or the Albany attack. I feel like this year alone, Albany has done the attack and the Black Wolves. Like, why lump it all in 1 year? It's been awesome, but let's be... No, the Tucker out thing, again, that's like a specialty, like maybe that's like it's not going to be a league-wide thing, but that can also work. That's fine. But I think, but people counting, you know what I'm talking about. 1 or 2 times you were an alternate, 1 time specialty, and of course Tucker out's fine. But don't have 5 or 6 of your home games being alternate uniform. It makes no sense. And remember, if it's an alternate, it must make sense with your brand. It has to. And my final little fix, this is a frustrating one for me, but I'm going to be nice about it today. No more over-the-top promises. I'm not saying you can't make the promises, but can we at least be aware of when these things are coming? Again, I'm trying not to be mad here. So, like Exhibit A, let's look at the Castor. Oh, new merchandise! And like they're like pushing this new thing. All the players on TV are wearing it. I know what you're going to say. The NLL never said we're getting it. I get it. But when you shove that out to the world, like, hey, Cash stores are new thing. The Fanatics NLL thing takes a dump on itself bigger than it already has. Literally, I'll say this again, Panther City and Riptide things can still be accessed on Fanatics.com for no discounts. So next time we do some brand new merchandise or brand thing, let's not advertise it to where fans are like, oh, that's kind of cool. When can we get our stuff? Because you know what you're doing. You knew that would excite people. You said it like it was gospel anyways. Again, once you read the articles, I understand, well, you know, it might be available. No. Your original tweet and your original marketing plan should not be, bam, Castor. No. Please don't do that. Because it pisses people like me and other fans off. Like, I know, because I've noticed it, I think it's awesome. Teams, if you can Google their website and find it where it's not the NLL shop or the Fanatics thing, they have merchandise, which is really cool. But I don't want to spend 30 minutes to an hour trying to figure out where the hell those things are. Again, I'm trying to be nice. But Fanatics, at least to their credit, was all in one spot, every team. I should not have to go searching tooth and nail through the jungle, through the forest, for a random Desert Dogs website. That's stupid. So again, just be careful with that. And even other big promise was the trading cards. You know what's the trading cards have been another one. I'm trying to be nice here. I think, what is the company? Leaf Trading Cards. Literally replied to me saying, oh, it's coming soon. I'm trying to be nice. Where are they? The Toronto Rock. Do you know what their big trading card thing was? There was no special things. Meanwhile, the PLL releases trading cards with jersey patches and signatures, etc. And we've had one team with trading cards at Mississauga, not even in Toronto, at their stupid third place in the last 3 years. And you're telling me we had trading cards? Again, stop projecting. Stop looking for clicks and look for league initiatives, okay? And I'll say it again, the NLL Unboxed, it was so cool. But fans are still wondering, what the hell is that? Again, little things, but I feel like a lot of it is just media and just marketing. But again, the broadcast glitches, those can be fixed, and we all know it can be fixed. Uniforms, don't give me 4 or 5 or 6 alternates in 1 year. Keep it uniform. No more over-the-top promises. No more unboxed and leaving people in dark. Or Castor, where's it at? Or Leaf trading cards and literally the World Box Championships, which the NLL never reposted. But World Box Championships had like a bunch of Canadian trading cards that are now sold out. Which I think the American side is sold out. But regardless of that, they did it faster than you did, and that's an issue. So can we please clean up those things again? It seems like I'm making a big deal, but they're not hard to clean up, okay? They're just not. Just be better and be more transparent. Hey, I guess if the fans in the NLL had a CBA, where's the transparency? CBA joke players. Okay, you get it. Alrighty. We come back to this show. I try to be nice there. It's time for Fresh Fits, the best dressed players. In abbreviated Fresh Fits, I'll explain later. But we'll be right back. Daily Dive. Don't go anywhere. I know you won't.
Don't go anywhere. Daily Dive will be right back.
You need tickets to that next event? We've got them. That's right, tickets.12ozsports.com. Get you to any sporting event, concert, theater event that you can think of. And the promo code 12OZ or ROME gets you an additional discount. Don't feed the massive ticket corporate machine. Go to tickets.12ozsports.com and enjoy the show. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
Daily Dive is back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reminder that when you're getting your tickets to the next NLL game, buy them for less at 12ouncesports.com/tickets or go to the 12ouncesports.com website and click the tickets tab. And we appreciate you for all that you do. And so this next segment, obviously we all know, is going to be Fresh Fits. You're going to have to bear with me for like 2 seconds as I download some of these photos. I was caught a little bit behind on that, and I believe I got them now. Without further ado, let's go to the first one. I've only got 5 players. A lot of teams didn't post this week. It was kind of frustrating. We got some fun ones, though. First one, let's go to the Colorado Mammoth. Let's do Owen Ron. Oh, wow. This is not an NBA show, but getting the notification that Nuggets have fired Michael Malone is really wild. Like, what? Okay. Like, what in the world? And Matt Sawyer still has a job. Anyways, Owen Ron, I got to give credit to the Colorado Mammoth this year. Like, we know, like, obviously all year long it's been about Will Malcolm. Like, he's been really good dressed, like, in his Fresh Fits. I don't even want to, he doesn't care about Daily Dive, but it's cool seeing that. And then you see, like, their social media has been good. And for a guy who does an entire segment on players who dress nicely, the Mammoth have been consistent, okay? Owen Ron, I believe this is like the second time he's won it. I'll have to get to that later. Next up, we're going to go to, let's do the Buffalo Bandits because I'm surprised. Chase Fraser has been so good this year. Like, and I saw him all last year. Obviously, Dane Smith. But that's a great question. Let's do that real quick while we talk about Chase Fraser here. Explain the Michael Malone firing in NLL terms. That's a great point. Let's say I don't know if I'm going to go Micah Kersey because he hasn't really won a championship. Oh, the Colorado Mammoth have fired Pat Coyle. That's what it sounds like. Because he obviously won a championship. He's been there for ages and ages. Maybe Ed Cuomo, too. It's like the team hasn't been as good this year, but it's like, just it's very, it'd be, obviously, that's a great point. It'd be like if Ed Cuomo or even Pat Coyle got fired right now in at the end of week 19. I think that's actually a great compliment. I'm proud I came up with that. Thank you for Pat for that question. Back to Chase Fraser here. I hope you guys agree with me about Pat Coyle and Ed Cuomo. I think that's a perfect example. I'm so smart. Yeah. So Chase Fraser, again, just a dog, as Pat McAfee show likes to say. The Shades did it for me. I think he's worn this suit jacket before. I don't care. Chase Fraser's balling out. Honorable mention to the milkman for looking like a carton of milk, and what's his name, Connor Farrell. Thank you, Pat. And Connor Farrell, but I had to give it to Chase Fraser. Chase Fraser by far is the best dressed Bandits, and that's saying a lot considering Dane Smith and Josh Byrne exist. Let's do the next one. Chris, the Vancouver Warriors, Delbs. I'm impressed, man. It was some country night, and I'm just gonna say this about country music. This is like a random tangent. I was actually talking to my mom this morning, and I was telling her how much I don't like country music. I figured out the reason why. I feel dumber after listening to it, okay? Old country, not bad. This new stuff, like Chris Stapleton, I think it was, had some concert before the Final Four game last night. Blah! Like, I was uneducated afterwards. And I live in Georgia, so that's like a very hot take. I feel dumber after listening to him, regardless of that fact. Christian Del Bianco, they all wore cowboy hats, but Del Bianco, I see you with the denim jeans, with the heather gray T-shirt, probably from Hanes, and you've got that flannel. Listen here, Delbs, you're looking mighty fine, man. Looking pretty spiffy out there. It's my best impression of a redneck or country boy. That works too. Finally, I gotta make some. I'm not gonna make any friends with this next part. There are very few times. There are very few times where I feel bad for doing this, but this is one of those times where it's like, man, what are we doing? Those are some beach nights or whatever, and I think it's Marshall King. Marshall King, man, some of this, I know it's 2025, but let's not do this, okay? Is that fair? I want to see the quiet part quiet. I don't want to say it out loud, but come on, man. That was obvious. I do like the cooler. That's cool. But as unique as this was, it wasn't as good. God, my hair has been... What is wrong with my hair? As good as this was, and as bold as it wasn't as good as that. This is actually a good outfit. Landon Cowles. Where's he at? Boom! Hey, not bad. I like that outfit. I like that. The backwards hat sold me a lot, because if you're at the beach and you're a white boy, you're probably wearing a backwards hat. And I love the beach shirt, easily unbuttoned. You know what I'm saying? What is the beach? You guys have a beach near you? Mine is Tybee. Just disgusting. We can go to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, but Tybee is just gross, and everyone seems to love it. They're also doing some event called Orange Crush in a few weeks, which everyone gets drunk, which is so fun, right? Random stupid tangents by me. I've got too many opinions, but yeah, Landon Kells is the actual winner for Las Vegas, but I'll leave it here again. Marshall King. I don't ever want to see this again. Like, it'd be one thing if we were actually at the beach, you might convince me. This was, come on, man. It was actually like, it's not like the same kind of outfit, but Benson Boone, another one of those people who had a concert before the Final Four, like, had some baby blue, like, soft, like, pants on. Like, bro, like, before you were famous, did you wear this? I didn't think so. So let's not. I was too mean to Marshall King, but I dig the effort. I don't know who gave him the cooler. I don't know if that was his cooler for the prop, because that was impressive, but leave it alone. I'm sorry. Yeah, Fresh Fish was a little bit abbreviated for the record because a lot of teams did not post. And I'm looking before the show, like running out of time, like where's everybody at? Like no one's posting anything. If I missed anybody, I'm gonna look at it after the show to make sure. Like the Rush, the Roughnecks, the Firewolves, Thunderbirds have disappointed me this year, etc. It's just ridiculous. God, these spammers are so weird, man. I'm Selena. You didn't save my number? No! We're off the rails now. Alrighty. Reminder to go to Daily Dive LAX on social media. It's up there. To check out the show. We appreciate you. And there's no broadcasters this week because, again, I was hustling. So I'll put it this way. To make it up to you guys, tomorrow, when the show starts, I'll finish up Fresh Fits. I feel like I owe it to the viewers, and I owe it to the broadcasters and the coaches, and the other teams I might. Maybe the Wings posted. They haven't posted in a few weeks, but yeah. So many teams didn't post. I was like, where is everybody? I couldn't find anybody. But I thought those by far stood out the most. All righty. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to go to Daily Dive LAX on social media. Check out the awesome reels, the stories that Leroy posts on social media, on Instagram, etc. My hot takes if you're into that kind of stuff. Woo. You can also click the link tree in our social media bio, and there you will find our shop. Or head to dailydivelacks.creator.spring.com. For those wondering where this good heat and daily dive thing is, we're getting closer to that, I found out yesterday. So stay tuned for an announcement, hopefully very soon. We don't want to rush our good friends at Good Heats, but I got a picture, which means it might be close. Stay tuned for that. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Toronto Sports, with maybe an announcement one day soon here as well. But that's why you got to stay tuned to the social media. Daily Dive LAX. I already did that 5 times today. Have a great day, guys. This has been Daily Dive on 12 on Sports.
Thanks for watching Daily Dive. See you next time.